what's your name?
Tyler Charles.
Okay. Oh, good. You're the one that, okay, so you're the one that switched classes.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many emails about Zoom meetings did you get from me this weekend? So I'm hoping everybody that's Zooming today is going to just do that very last one that I sent yesterday, where I sent the email like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
you know? I'm trying to link it to the Outlook calendar to where it just sets it up for the whole semester.
Yeah.
And it.
Because I had a teacher that's my last teacher, which was Intro to Music. She had to do the same thing.
She did link hers to set up for the whole semester. Okay, I'm not going to try to do that again until next week because I don't have the patience for the Outlook calendar right now. Hey guys, just say anywhere there is a sticker. So I'm supposed to make a seating chart. So wherever y'all choose, that's where y'all will probably need to stay.
How many classes have you had today so far?
This is only my second. I just have a 9 and 10. How was you had music already?
Yeah, intro to music.
How was that?
It was good. It's just in the charts building, so it's a little bit long.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there's one person joining, so hopefully that means. There. Hey, Hallie. I know you're muted. I'm just saying hi. Okay, so you're Tyler. All right, and what's your name?
Dylan.
Okay, so Dylan, you're supposed to choose Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Is Monday what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that in. I've got to put something in the system. And what is your name? Macklemore?
Yeah.
All right, Hallie, we're going to get started in just a second. I think somebody did sit in that spot in my 9 o'clock. If you want to. I'm supposed to have, I forgot all about it. There's so much new stuff, you know. There were the only 2 people that they just sat there and there.
Okay. Okay.
You know, and after, hang on just a second. Hey, how are you? So I need to clean off these 2 spots. Those were where people sat, and I can't get these stupid white chickens. Most of the people did choose Monday for this class. And if you decide at any point you just want to decide to go virtual, I think you're going to see today how easy and fine that will be. So if at any point you do decide you just want to do virtual, just let me know. It's no problem. See, now you can sit wherever. Anywhere there's a sticker. Hello. What was your name?
Allison Foster.
Yeah, so if anyone, like I said, most people did choose Monday for this day. So if anybody wants to switch days at any point, or like I said, after you see how it's going to run, you may just decide it's just as simple to do virtual. So just let me know at any time. Wait a couple more minutes. Sorry about the 70,000 emails that you got from me that were all wrong. So instead of trying to sync it, what I was saying before, instead of trying to sync it to my Outlook calendar this week because I don't have the patience for it, come on in. What's your name?
Londra.
Oh, no, yeah. Okay, so you have to sit at a place. Yeah, over there, be fine. I couldn't see you.
It is not one letter off.
Well, because it puts a glare on this board. I'm going to try to work on that. Okay, so are you going to come, or is Monday the day that you're going to come?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Remember, you can only choose one day to come, and Monday's what you want. All right, so I'm just going to let y'all know there's only one Wednesday person and no Friday people. So the whole class almost chose Monday. If anybody ever wants to change, just let me know. Oh my gosh. Somebody just sent me a screenshot that said it's not just you. Zoom is down across the US. Nice. Nice, nice. That seems to be working, so. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started since it is 10 o'clock. So I'm Shelly Hanson, and I will be teaching college algebra. And I'm going to be live streaming every single class period. So every single class period, whether you're sitting in here or you're sitting at home, you are going to see the same exact thing. I have it set up to where it just videos me, it's recording, and videos me showing everything that's going on. Okay, So if at any point anybody ever decides they want to just do virtual, or I don't take attendance in class. I can't take attendance in class because nobody's required to come to campus. So the only attendance that I'm going to take this semester will be in the work that you put into the math lab. Okay, which is where you're going to do all of your work. You're going to do all your homework, all your quizzes, all your tests, which is something different that we've done before. I used to give paper pencil tests, but since nobody's required to come to campus, I can't give paper pencil tests because I can't make them come up here and take the test, which is fine. It'll be done in the math lab, just like every other assignment you're going to do this semester. There's nothing that you're going to do in class that you're going to hand in to me. The only thing that's happening in class is lecture that I'm videoing. Then I will put that into your Blackboard folder as a YouTube link. Is that fair? Everybody can click on a YouTube link and open it up, right? So that's how it's all going to be. Hello. What are y'all? What's your name?
Zachary. This call is on the
Yeah, Zachary. Oh yeah, I got you. And what's your name? What's your last name? Oh yeah. I have to write down where y'all sit. So where y'all are sitting is where you're supposed to sit for the whole semester. And that's all strictly because of contact tracing situations. If they say somebody tests positive, I have to say who all they sit by. Okay, so going through here, so let's talk about that again. So again, I don't ever take attendance in class. Attendance is only taken in math lab for the work that you turn in, okay? Well, again, just for y'all, the only thing that happens in class is strictly me lecturing. I'm videoing myself right now. So if you were at home and not feeling well, obviously you shouldn't be coming to school, right? If you're not feeling well, you can just watch me live from your home. Even if you miss it, I'm recording the whole thing and I'm going to put it in your Blackboard folder as a YouTube link. And I'll show you how all that works here in just a minute. So let's go, I'm going to share my screen for the people that are on Zoom so they no longer see me. They're going to see the syllabus, which is what I'm going to go through right now. I sent it to you in an email last night. You're probably so sick of my emails that you're probably like, I can't take looking into their email. But I'm just going to kind of run through it because it is in your Blackboard shell that I'm about to show you how to get to and all that. So I'm bringing up the syllabus. I'm just going to talk through it today. We're not doing any math today. We're just talking about how this course is going to run. Okay. So, I'm Shelly Hansen. My office is in the IT building. However, my office is so small, there's absolutely no way to social distance in there. So what I'm going to do is take appointments. I have student hours that are set up, but if you want, just set an appointment if you need to see me, and we can meet, at an outside table or at an open classroom to where we have enough room to social distance. Okay. So anytime you want, I'm going to do all that by appointment. My office phone number is on here, but my email address is, you saw how many times I emailed in one day. So I'm always checking my email. So that's the easiest way to get in touch with me. Okay, so that's by far the easiest way to get in touch with me. Okay, I'm just scrolling down through here to hit the high points. Okay, so since all classes are offered as high flex, you had to go ahead and choose which day you were going to attend. If at any point in time you want to change your day, that's fine. You just need to let me know, because I have to actually go into the system and change your day in there. Again, that's all for contact tracing purposes. If you choose to go virtual, just let me know. I can go in there and put you down as virtual, okay? And that's how all your classes should be. You should not ever walk into a class where there are students sitting in every chair, right? You should have all this set up in every class that you're going to be going in. Okay, the course materials. On the course materials, everything that you need, your book and everything, was included in the fees for this class. There's no book you have to buy. It was included. It is going to be in Blackboard. It's not a physical book, okay? You won't need it. Everything you're going to need is going to come from my lecture, my notes, putting stuff into my math lab. You don't need you probably will never even look at the e-text, okay? I will give you everything you know. I will show you everything you need to do, okay? The only thing you would need to purchase outside of the courses that were, the things that were included is a TI-84 calculator. You should already have one. Or you can check one out. Didn't you do this? Mm-hmm. You can check them out from the library if you need to. There are some in the library to check out if you want. A TI-84, if you have a TI-83 from high school or whatever, it's fine. It'll get you through. But if you're going to go get a new one or whatever, TI-84 or 84 plus. Two places I would look are, instead of buying a new one, because it's not cheap, is Facebook Marketplace has them a lot, and so do pawn shops. You may call around before you drive all around town. But those are two good places to look. You don't need a new one. You just need to, have a calculator. That graphing calculator. All right, I'm just scrolling through and hitting the high points because you can read all, it's 14 pages long, first of all. Because all the campuses classes have to have all this stuff in it. Okay, and then so there is a section on masks. Everybody, if you are in a classroom on this campus, you have to have a mask on the whole time. Okay, so that's just one of the things that we have to abide by. Okay, then it goes through the attendance policy, which is all different this semester. It should be all different. There should be no classes on campus that are requiring you to come to class. They can't require you to come to class, okay? So anytime you choose to go virtual, that is your choice. Campus visitors, obviously, since we can't even have all the students in a classroom at once, there's no visitors can be on campus. You have to be a student to come into class. Now, getting down to the math part, okay? The grades are just a standard grading scale. A's are 90 to 100, B's 80 to 89, just standard. Now, when we get into the way the different things are broken out, your homework, your quizzes, your tests, and your final. Those are the 4 things that will make up your grade. Your homework will be 15% of your grade. Quizzes are 10%, tests are 50%, and your final is 25%. So that's how your tests and all your grades are going to be broken out into different sections. Okay? All right. Every single one of these assignments is going to be worked in my math lab. Okay? And I'll show you about that in just a little bit. Unfortunately, of course, this computer monitor doesn't turn on. I don't know what the problem is. I've already put in a complaint. So I'm going to just have to I'll turn my laptop around. We can't congregate around it. So, and this is even like I can share it with the people that are at home watching it on Zoom and they can see it. But But again, I am recording this. So if you have any questions, you just go back and watch that part of the recording when you're at home on your laptop or whatever, wherever you're doing your work, and follow that part of the recording. Does that make sense? So you can go along with it, okay? So all the homework is in Math Lab. You have unlimited attempts to do each problem. The lowest 2 scores will be dropped at the end of the semester. Your quizzes are all in Math Lab. You have unlimited attempts to do each quiz. The quiz will always be the assignment before the test. It's a review for the test. It is exactly like the test with different numbers. That's what each quiz is, okay? Then so there'll be homework, a quiz, and then a test. Your test that's the big majority of your grade. So that's what you really want to take. And you can only get 1 attempt at each test, okay? So since the review is exactly like the test, you want to work it as many times as you can so you get the grade that you want to be able to get on the test, because the test grade is going to really be really close to whatever you did on that review, since they're almost essentially the same assignment, okay? And then your final exam will be comprehensive at the end of the semester, and it will cover everything from day 1, actually day 2, since we're not doing any math today, okay? All right, the makeup and late policy. Now, remember my last email where I said, thank you for extending your grace and I'm giving you mine. Supposedly in my syllabus, it says, if you miss a test, you get a 0. But remember, we're all extending grace this semester, right? Everybody. So if you miss a test, because all assignments for the week will open up on a Monday and close that Sunday, the following Sunday at midnight. It's up to you when you do them. You just have to get them done that week, okay? So Sunday at midnight or Monday morning at 6, you're like, oh my God, I didn't take my test last night. I forgot. Y'all, everybody's got so much going on. We're going to forget stuff. We're going to make mistakes. Y'all saw mine all day this weekend. So well, just send me an email. Just send me an email. I'm going to open it back up. Okay, if it gets to be a reoccurring issue, we'll have a chat, but we're just all trying to get through it and do what we can this semester, okay? Then there's a course schedule on here. Again, this is all in Blackboard, and when I'm sharing my screen right here, it'll share Blackboard, so when you go home and you rewatch and see where everything, you'll see exactly where I point everything out in the video, okay? So the course schedule is set up week by week by week. Week 1, we are covering section 2.1 and 2.2. So we'll do 2.1 on Wednesday, again, all videoed, 2.2 on Friday, which means those are going to be the 2 assignments that are due Sunday at midnight. In Math Lab. Whatever we cover that week is due that Sunday at midnight. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. Hallie's still here. Hallie's the only one Zooming today because everybody's here. So I'm going to share my screen again and go to show you how to get into this class. I'm gonna close everything out. So the very first thing you're gonna do is go straight to UA-PTC.edu. Just go to the website. You'll click on Campus Portal. Does everybody know their username and password for the portal? Yeah? So if not, let me know. I can help you with that today. So you'll click on the Campus Portal. Log into it. Then, over on the left side, over here where it's got all your email and all this right here, you'll click on Blackboard. We no longer click in MyLabs Plus. If you've taken a MyLabs course before, you click on your Blackboard. So you click on Blackboard over there. Once you click on Blackboard, all your classes that you're taking on campus come up right here, right? That's where they all come up. So you'll click on College Algebra, 23A. Here will be everything you need for the entire class. You will never go anywhere else. This is your Blackboard class for College Algebra. The very first thing you're going to do before class on Wednesday, whether you're here or y'all all be watching it from home, you'll come over here and click on Course Content. Okay? Course Content, once you open it up, I've already set up the entire semester in weekly folders. Week 1, week 2, week 3. In the week 1 folder, you will have all the information you need to do the assignments that are due Sunday at midnight. The only two things that are in there right now is if you click on the week 1 folder, oh my God. Huh, it didn't put it in there. Well, I'll put it in there today. There will be let me go back to a different class. I'll show you different. So what is in the week 1 folder right now are two things that one of them says 2.1 handout, which is what we're going to do on Wednesday. The other thing says 2.2 handout, which is what we're going to cover on Friday. If you open up this 2.1 handout, it has every single problem on here that I'm going to work out on Wednesday. So if you wanted to, you could print this handout off. So when you're watching from home on Wednesday, or whenever you're watching the recording from Wednesday, you can just take your notes right here. I'm working these exact problems out. I'm printing this off also. And I'm going to write out how to work each one of these specific problems on the board. Once I do that, so after I teach on Wednesday, there will also be a YouTube link added down here of the video of me working out the 2.1 video, or the 2.1 handout. You see what I'm saying? Is this all making sense? I think once we go through it a week, it's all just going to be like that. Because once we do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, everything is going to just be a carbon copy every single week. Nothing changes. Okay? So after you do the notes and watch the video and look and work and take the notes on your handout, you're going to come over here and scroll down this Blackboard. So over here, there will be a link that says My Math Lab Student Links. So your two most important links over here are course content. That's where you'll get your handouts and watch your videos. Once you've done that, you'll go to My Math Lab Student Links, click on it. So you'll come down here, it's got all these links. You'll scroll down to My Math Lab All Assignments. When you click on My Math Lab All Assignments, so we covered 2.1 on Wednesday, right? I went through the handout, you watched the video, you click on 2.1. Look what it looks like when you click on 2.1. So it's got 8 questions, just like that handout did. Click on question number 1. Question number 1 looks exactly like question number 1 from the handout that I worked out on the board and videoed. This is where you do your part, where you do the work, right? So you go in and you go through each question. You've taken the notes. You've got that printed out handout. You've worked out problems like this step by step. So now you just use that, what you've learned, and you go put the answer, you go do this in my math lab. Okay? Now, I'm going to stop sharing this video and go back, and I'm going to teach like a live. I'm not going to do any of this work. So just so y'all will see, when y'all watch this video from today, what y'all would see me doing. So I'm not going to work out any of the problems that we're going to do on Wednesday. I'm just going to show you, so when you go home and watch this video, how it's going to look to you. Okay? So let's just say we're just solving an equation. 2x plus 14 equals, I don't know, 12. Just making something up. I would go through and solve this. I would say, obviously, so to get the x by itself, we would need to subtract the 14 from both sides. So now I have 2x equals 12 minus 14 is negative 2. And then get rid of that 2 by dividing both sides by 2. So x equals negative 1. Okay, so I'm just showing you, so when you get home and you rewatch this later, how it's going to look to you on your virtual days. Okay, does anybody have any questions? And Hallie, I'm looking over here at chat for you to have any questions. If you have any questions also, if you're at home and you have a question, just simply unmute yourself and ask your question. Or there is a chat thing over here that you'll see that you'll be able to ask a question right here. I have my computer right here in front of me. I can see when you type in and have a question. So I can stop and answer your question in live time. Okay? So does anybody have any questions on how this is going to go? Okay, so since I am paranoid about the Outlook calendar situation that I have going on right now, that very last Zoom invite that I sent you, whenever it was, like
yesterday?
Oh my God, it was yesterday at some point, but it's the one that actually worked.
On email?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
But how many did y'all get? That's right. Those are when I was trying to sync it to that Outlook calendar. And the first one actually worked perfectly, but I put all of y'all's information you needed, but for the 9 o'clock time. So then I tried to cancel it and do all this other stuff, and I couldn't tell. Like sometimes it would tell me what it was sending y'all, and sometimes it wouldn't. So I didn't know what all y'all were getting. And so I'm not going to try to do that anymore. I'm just going to send you an email for right now. I may get brave and do it again later in the semester, but for right now, I'm just going to send you an email the day before class that has the Zoom link that you need to log into for the following class. Okay? So later on in the semester, when we get a little more comfortable with how everything's going, I may retry to do the Outlook calendar again. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Also, your syllabus is in Blackboard too. It'll have on the Start Here page, it'll have a thing underneath Start Here that says Course Syllabus, that you can open it up and look at everything I've talked about today. But you'll see it that I went through it and shared the screen on the video. All right. nobody has any questions, then we are done for the day. And then we'll start with 2.1 on Wednesday. Okay, so since y'all will all be virtual on Wednesday, I'll be looking for your questions in chat. You can unmute yourself and ask a question, whatever. I'm trying to make this all as user-friendly as possible for everybody, whether you're here or at home. Okay? Everybody good? All right. I will see y'all virtually on Wednesday.